What's up, this is Squad 24 for today. We're following Simulator 17 mod review. Today we'll be taking a look at a pickup truck, hook truck, logging trucks, a dump truck, and a mini excavator. Up first, we'll be taking a look at a Chevy K30 Sport. This is one very cool dually. Up front, you guys can see there's a lot of detail put into it with the headlights, the grill, and take a look at that suspension underneath. That's a lot of detail. As we come around to the side, you guys can see very nicely done on the wheels. It has a very cool two-tone paint job, and it's a dually, which is pretty cool. Now, when you do purchase it, you do have the option for a toolbox in the back, which is also a cool feature. As you come around back, you guys can see it does have a hitch and a very nice chrome bumper, and then it does have a gooseneck hitch, which is also an added feature. Once we hop on the inside, this goes 83 miles per hour. You guys can see all of the lights do work on this, and it looks like the camera view is a little bit off to the left of the center of the vehicle, but as you guys can see, all of the lights do work, which is pretty cool. And on the inside view, it does have a working steering wheel, pretty nicely done on the dash, no working mirrors, and it does have a pretty nice seat, and overall a lot of detail put into this. We'll be taking this for a spin, seeing how this handles, but as you guys can see, it's a 8-foot bed single cab, which is pretty cool. And overall, I really do like the paint scheme. Turning radius is really good on this, and the handling is awesome. You guys can see it does have 2 exhausts out of the each side right before the axle, which is also an added feature. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a Mercedes hook truck. This is one very cool truck. Looks like it is twin seater. That's a very cool feature. And as you guys can see, this is a special color for it, which is also pretty cool. Up top, there's 2 beacon lights. There is some LED lights all the way around. The lights are protected. Very cool feature. Very nicely done on these wheels. Look like they're awesome tires for some off-roading. It is a hook truck bed, which is pretty cool. Gas tanks. And as you guys can see, overall very nicely done. Protection in the back and a nice few hitches on the bumper, which is a pretty cool feature. Once we hop on the inside, it goes 40 miles per hour. All of the lights do work. When you do press X, the arm will extend out and will fully function. Beacon lights up top, and as you guys can see, LED headlights. Very cool feature. I really do like those LED lights. On the inside view, it does have working mirrors, working steering wheel, and working gauges. Very nicely done. You guys can see a lot of detail was put into this, which was pretty cool. And you even have a cooler over there with some drinks. We'll be taking this for a spin, seeing how this handles. But like I was saying earlier, it is twin steer, and I really do like the tires on it. Very interesting, and I haven't seen these tires before, so we might take them and put them on a few other off-road vehicles. But the handling of this is pretty nice. There's a little bit of a leaning into the turns, which is pretty realistic, and as you guys can see, the back axle also turns with the front ones to help out with the turning radius, which is a very cool feature. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a Kenworth log truck. This is one pretty cool truck. It is a twin steer one, and as you guys can see in the front, it does have a lot of chrome, very nicely done. And take a look at those exhausts. I mean, that's pretty cool, saying Kenworth along the side. Twin steer, very large steps since the cab is pretty high off the ground. Large gas tank, and as you guys can see, it does have This does have the logging bed on the back, which is pretty cool. Looks like there's no straps. I will have to look once we hop on the inside, but a lot of chrome all the way around and a bumper pull hitch, which is pretty cool. Once we hop on the inside, it goes 55 miles per hour. All of the lights do work on it, and take a look at all of these lights. I mean, that's pretty cool having them, and as you guys can see in the front, they're orange, and then in the back, they are red. That's a very cool feature. A lot of detail was put into all of those lights. That looks pretty cool, and it looks like it is a right-hand side drive vehicle, which is also a pretty cool feature. Very nicely done on the inside view. A little bit more detail can be added to the gauges, but we'll be taking this for a spin, seeing how this handles, and it looks like there's no it looks like there are no belts on the truck, but overall you guys can see very nicely done. It does tilt into the turns, but this truck looks pretty cool, and I think we'll be adding this to our logging company. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a logging truck pack. It does come with a semi-truck version and a logging trailer, but today we'll be taking a look at a few versions. As you guys can see, this is a Euro cab, which is pretty cool. The suspension and the wheels look pretty cool. It does have the logging bed on the back, which is awesome, and it does have straps over there. Very cool feature, and it does have a hitch down in the back, which is also pretty cool. Once we hop on the inside, it goes 51 miles per hour. All of the lights do work, which is pretty cool. Now you can lift the tank. You could actually lift lift this entire thing. I mean, take a look at that, very easy offloading as you guys can see, and it does have auto load, which is another cool feature. While that kind of tilts back down, you guys can see it does have a lot of lights all the way around, even some fog lights down below. On the inside view, it does have working gauges, working steering wheel, and working mirrors. Very nicely done on the inside view, a lot of detail put into it, and we'll be taking this for a spin, seeing how this handles. And this is a good truck for some off-roading, very easy to use, and I mean, awesome design for, like I was saying, off-roading. All of the links to all of the mods will be down below in the description. I do recommend you check them out, and the turning radius on this truck is not that bad. And as you guys can see, I really do like this logging bed, and it comes with a semi-truck version and also a semi-truck logging trailer, which is pretty cool. So we'll kind of turn this off right over here. Up next, we'll be taking a look at another one very similar, just that it has a crane up top with a support, and then it actually has like this option in the back, which is pretty cool. This actually is with it, and then you get this little trailer, which is pretty cool. I decided to already attach it. As you guys can see, it does come with stabilizers, very nicely done, and I mean, this thing looks pretty cool. Once we hop on the inside, it goes 51 miles per hour. You guys can see everything does work on it, and we'll now kind of extend out these stabilizers, and you guys can see the stabilizers come out, everything like that, and the crane does work pretty realistic. Now you do have the same interior, very similar trucks, just that this one has it. So when you do press X, it will unfold and will bring you to this work position where it spawns a character and it puts it right over here, which is pretty cool. As you guys can see, I mean, this is very cool. I really do like this one a lot. Awesome truck, and we won't be taking it for a spin since it's very, very similar. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a very cool dump truck. This one is color changeable. It's the Comma 3. It also comes with a few semi-trucks, which is pretty cool. Once we hop on the inside, this goes 53 miles per hour as all working lights, which is pretty cool. Now, it does have a few different bed options, which I cannot press, but as you guys can see, everything works on it. Very nicely done. Now on the inside view, working mirrors, working steering wheel, and working gauges. I mean, a lot of detail was put into it, and the shifter does vibrate back and forth, pretty realistic for an older truck. And as you guys can see, it does unload, has one stabilizer, and this bed. This truck has one hydraulic, and the bed is color changeable, which is pretty cool. And I mean, it does raise it up pretty large. The wheels look pretty cool, and overall, this is one awesome cab over dump truck. We'll be taking this for a spin, and it has a top speed of 53 miles per hour. If you do have any cool video ideas with any of these mods, let me know down below in the comments. I really do like featuring all of the mod creators' hard work in all of these mod reviews. But up next, we'll be taking a look at a mini excavator. This is one very nicely done excavator. I do like the paint job, very rustic, and it shows that it has been used for work, which is pretty cool. You guys can see scrapes on the paint, a lot of dirt all the way around, and you guys can see it's no mod construction equipment, which is pretty cool. Once we hop on the inside, this goes 26 miles per hour. You guys can see it does have working lights in the front, which is pretty cool. When you do press X, the blade will go down, and as you guys can see, the turning radius is pretty nice, and it is overall pretty nicely done, and it has a first person view. Take a look at that, awesome. And as you guys can see, the blade goes down, and then this has a top speed of 26 miles per hour. All of these controls do work, as you guys can see, and I mean, pretty small compact excavator, which is pretty cool, and I'm very excited for adding this to a few shops here on the mowing map. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's mod review. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.